Hello everyone, Josephthememe here, and today we are back in Roblox. So you're probably here for one reason. How do I get good at Friday Night Funkin' on Roblox? How do I beat every single player in the lobby? So, if you want to know how to do good, then you've come to the right video. Because I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to get good at Friday Night Funkin'. You guys ready? Then let's do this. Number 1. Your key bindings. So in Roblox Friday Night Funkin', you can actually go to the settings to change your key bindings to have a better gaming experience. And if you were to change your key bindings, I would use the A, S, K, and L key binding set because that's what most people use in games like Robeats, basically FNF, and Funky Friday. But for me, I just use the AS keys and the down and right keys because to me it gives me more space and my keyboard's a little small, so that's why I use those key bindings. And I'll also tell you this, don't use one hand, because if you use one hand in rhythm games, it's gonna be painful for you. You're barely gonna get any accurate results and you're basically gonna lose every time you use it. I had to learn this the hard way when it was my first time playing Friday Night Funkin', so I'll show you this example on what happens if you use one hand and what happens if you use two hands. Whoa! I was using the arrow keys only, and because of that, I kept on missing the arrow keys there, and it wasn't good. But in this video right here, I was using both WASD and the arrow keys, and I was actually doing really great, a lot better than what I did before. So, if you want to get good at the game by getting all of the arrow keys, just change your key bindings to a much better key binding experience. Number 2. Your accuracy. Accuracy is really important in rhythm games because the more you're accurate in getting those points, the more points you get. Because if you just spam throughout the whole song, you're gonna get penalized by losing all of your points. So do not spam at all. But what if I don't spam and I'm still not accurate at the game? Well, there is one thing that comes in play. Listening to the music. In all rhythm games, listening to the music actually helps you time your accuracy. Like Geometry Dash, for example. If you listen to the music, it actually helps your jumps. Even the loading screen tells you to do that. So if you follow the rhythm of the music, it actually helps your accuracy and gets more sick points. So if you want to hit those notes accurately, then you must follow the rhythm of the beat in order to hit those points accurately, because that's one of the ways on how to get good. So let's move on to the next tip. Number 3. Don't go to the hardest ones. So if you're a new player and trying to look for music, don't go for the hardest ones, such as Ballistic, All of Two Who, Madness, and so much more hard ones that I can't even explain, like Mom. What you should do is follow the basics. Try going for the easier ones like Fresh, Dad Battle, and so much more that I can't even explain. You can also change the difficulty of many different songs. So if you want to go for Ballistic, even though I told you to not go if you're new, you could probably go on easy mode to see what it's like. Choosing the easy difficulty makes it a lot better to play and a lot more understanding if you're new to the game. And plus, it makes you stress a lot less in video games, and stressing is not going to make you good at the game, so don't stress. And if you're really used to the easy ones you've played, try going for harder ones, because if you do, you can get more experience at the game and then become good at all the songs in the library. And so if you go for the easier ones and then go for the slightly difficult ones, it will be a much better gaming experience for you. Number 4. Never play against the tryhards. Tryhards are players who you don't want to play with in Friday Night Funkin' because A, they never miss, B, they're always accurate in every move, and C, they always target the noobs. If you want to play around without tryhards, try playing with someone that's a little average, because they don't really miss but also miss, and they're also pretty much normal all the time, so play with them. To find an average player, you must join around and let a random player join in. If they're basically your speed, then that could be the right player to verse. Average players are more fun than tryhards in my opinion, because tryhards, they're not really good and they usually get in the way many times in games. Well, even though I kinda act like a tryhard myself, I still make mistakes whenever I play rhythm games. Everyone makes mistakes while doing anything. That's part of life. So in conclusion, play with players that are your speed and never go against the tryhards because you're literally gonna get decimated within seconds. Number 5. Focus. Now that you got all the basics done, now all you need to do is focus. Focusing will help you get more points and you won't worry about losing. Once the arrow keys start popping up in your screen, it's now the time that you focus. Don't look at the other player, just focus. Don't look at your points, just focus. Don't look how accurate you are. Focus. Never get distracted from anything, because if you let your guard down, you're gonna lose a ton of points. Out of all the tips I just mentioned, this is the most important one, because it's not about how you set up your game, it's how you try. Because if you're just slacking off, barely even trying, and just wide awake, it's not gonna really help you. Because in games, you're always supposed to be focusing. And that's about it. And remember, it's not about getting the good stuff to be good. It's about utilizing them to their full potential. So please, try to focus. Because the more you focus, the more you'll win. Did you find this video helpful? If you did, be sure to like this video, because it really helps me do good on this channel. And plus, I could also support you back as well. And if I get enough likes, I'll probably give you 5 more tips on how to do good. And also try to subscribe as well, because if you do, I can even give you a shout out. Plus it really helps me do good on many videos I make soon. So, try subscribing. Well, now that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day and night. And now, peace. Bye.